Imagine a place so wild, so untouched, it feels like stepping back to the dawn of time. A volcanic archipelago, born from fire in the middle of the Pacific, where animals have no fear of humans, and evolution unfolds right before your eyes. This isn't a fantasy, it's a real place. This is the Galapagos Islands. For centuries, these enchanted islands were a secret whispered among pirates and whalers. Then, in 1835, a young naturalist named Charles Darwin arrived aboard the HMS Beagle. What he saw here would forever change our understanding of life on Earth. He saw finches with beaks perfectly adapted to different foods, giant tortoises with shells shaped by their island homes, and marine iguanas that seemed like mythical dragons. It was a living laboratory of evolution, and today, you and I get to explore it. Our journey begins where the islands themselves began, deep beneath the ocean. We're plunging into the abyss, where volcanic vents spew superheated water, creating a world of bizarre and beautiful life. This is the raw power that forged the Galapagos. Over millions of years, lava flows stacked upon each other, breaching the surface to create the islands we see today. They are still being born, still changing, a constant reminder of our planet's dynamic nature. Now, let's set foot on land. Our first stop is North Seymour Island, a flat, arid landscape that's anything but empty. Look, the ground is alive. See that male, blue-footed booby? He's performing his famous courtship dance, lifting his ridiculously blue feet high in the air to impress a female. It's comical, it's charming, and it's a spectacle you won't see anywhere else. And over there, magnificent frigate birds inflate their giant scarlet throat pouches like balloons, hoping to attract a mate. It's a theater of the wild, and we've got front row seats. The air is filled with the calls of sea lions. On the black volcanic rocks, hundreds of them are basking in the sun. Pups playfully chase each other into the surf, while massive bulls bark to defend their territory. They're so curious, so unafraid. If you sit quietly on the beach, it won't be long before a playful pup comes over to investigate you, sniffing your camera, maybe even giving you a gentle nudge. This is the magic of the Galapagos. The barrier between human and animal simply melts away. Let's head to Espanola Island, one of the oldest in the archipelago. This is the only place on Earth where the waved albatross comes to breed. From April to December, this entire island becomes a nursery for these enormous, graceful birds. We'll watch them perform their intricate mating rituals. A dance of bill clapping and sky pointing that solidifies a bond for life. Witnessing thousands of these goonies take off and land is an experience that stays with you forever. It's a powerful, humbling sight. But the real giants of the Galapagos await us in the highlands of Santa Cruz Island. Here, we wander through lush green forests, a stark contrast to the arid coasts. And then we see them. Giant tortoises, weighing up to 900 pounds, moving with ancient, deliberate grace. These gentle behemoths can live for over 100 years. To look into the eyes of a creature that may have been alive before your grandparents were born is to connect with a deeper, slower sense of time. Each shell is a map of their life, each wrinkle a story. We'll meet the famous Lonesome George, the last of his kind, a poignant symbol of the conservation efforts that are so crucial here. Now, hold your breath. We're diving back into the water, but this time in a place called Devil's Crown. It's a submerged volcanic cone teeming with life. The current is strong, but the reward is immense. We're swimming with schools of surgeonfish, parrotfish, and king angelfish. A white-hip reef shark glides effortlessly below us, while a spotted eagle ray soars through the water like a bird. Suddenly, a shadow passes over. We look up to see a group of hammerhead sharks, their distinctive silhouettes patrolling the deep blue. It's a heart-pounding, breathtaking encounter with the ocean's top predators. Our adventure takes us west to the younger islands of Fernandina and Isabella. The landscape here is stark, almost lunar. We're walking across vast fields of jagged black lava, So fresh, you can almost feel the heat. It's here we find the world's only sea-going lizard, the marine iguana. We'll see thousands of them huddled together for warmth, sneezing out the excess salt from their diet of algae. They are true survivors, perfectly adapted to this harsh, beautiful environment. As we watch them dive into the crashing surf to feed, we're seeing a scene that has played out for millions of years. Nearby, we find another creature found nowhere else, the flightless cormorant. With its stunted, useless wings and powerful legs, it's a perfect example of evolution in action. Why fly when everything you need is in the rich waters right here? We'll watch them dive, using their strong webbed feet to propel themselves through the water in pursuit of octopus and fish. It's a brilliant illustration of how life adapts, shedding what it doesn't need to thrive in its unique corner of the world. And who could forget the Galapagos penguin? This is the only penguin species found north of the equator. We'll see them zipping through the cool, nutrient-rich waters brought by the Cromwell Current. They are tiny, speedy torpedoes, a surprising and delightful sight in this tropical paradise. Seeing a penguin dart past a sea turtle is one of those classic Galapagos moments that reminds you just how wonderfully weird and special this place is. As we journey through the islands, we see how interconnected everything is. The currents dictate where the nutrients are. The nutrients determine where the fish and algae are, and that determines where the sea lions, penguins, and boobies will be. Every creature, from the smallest finch to the largest whale shark, plays a vital role in this delicate ecosystem. This is why conservation is so paramount here. The Galapagos National Park and Charles Darwin Research Station work tirelessly to protect this natural treasure. We'll see their efforts firsthand, from tortoise breeding programs to the eradication of invasive species. It's a battle they are fighting for all of us, to preserve this window into the planet's soul. Our days are filled with hiking, snorkeling, and kayaking, but the evenings are just as magical. Imagine sitting on the deck of our boat, anchored in a quiet cove, as the sun sets over a volcano. The sky explodes in a riot of orange, pink, and purple. The only sounds are the gentle lapping of waves and the distant bark of a sea lion. As darkness falls, the stars come out, brighter and clearer than you've ever seen them, a celestial canopy over this enchanted world. These are the moments of peace and reflection, where the true impact of the Galapagos sinks in. It's more than just a destination. It's a feeling, a connection to the natural world that changes you. We've seen so much, but there's always more to discover. Every island has its own unique character, its own cast of creatures. On Genovesa, known as Bird Island, we'd be surrounded by Nazca and red-footed boobies. On Santiago, we could walk on pristine beaches and see fur seals, which are shyer than their sea lion cousins. On Floriana, we'd learn about its mysterious human history, a tale of pioneers and pirates. And even visit Post Office Bay, where you can leave a postcard to be hand-delivered by a future traveler. The Galapagos challenges our perspective. It reminds us that we are just one small part of a vast, intricate web of life. It shows us the power of adaptation and the fragility of existence. It teaches us the importance of respect and conservation. These islands are a legacy, a living museum, and a hope for the future. A trip here isn't just a vacation. It's an education and an inspiration. It's an experience that will enrich your life long after you've returned home. The story of the Galapagos is still being written, both by the forces of nature and the hands of those who care for it. It's a story of survival, of beauty, and of wonder. And it's a story that you can be a part of. Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey to the Enchanted Isles. The world is full of wonders, but few are as profound as this one. If this journey has sparked your curiosity and sense of adventure, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We have so many more incredible places to explore together. Until next time, stay curious.